Good morning, students. My name is Kemson Banfield, and I will be taking you through the Office of the Registrar's presentation at this new student orientation. Firstly, I would like to show you an overview of the team that make up the Office of the Registrar, led by the Registrar, Rhonda Cumberbatch, and the Assistant Registrar, Gwyneth King. So, what are the main roles and functions of the Office of the Registrar? Well, the Office of the Registrar maintains permanent student records and course data, manages registration and processes registration requests, certifies student academic performance meets graduation requirements, schedules classes, supports academic departments with any related student or course query, and provides certified transcripts and student letters. What are the services provided by the Office of the Registrar? Registration process requests, which include overrides, academic standing, and repeat rule. Transcript requests, letter requests, withdrawal requests, change in program, leave of absence, student insurance application, and transfer exemption credit requests. Now you may be asking yourself, where and how can I access these services? Well, firstly you can email us at registrar@costatt.edu.tt, or you can have a chat with us via the chat box on the COSTAATT website. You may even call at 625-5030 extension 5902. Or you can make a direct request for some of these services via the student portal. Now, let us move on to the registration process. Step 1. Academic advisement. Students must first seek academic advisement from their assigned advisor and must sign off on their completed course approval form. Step 2. Student account standing. Students must ensure their status is in good standing. That means there are no holds, financial or other, on your student's account. Holds prohibit students from registering for their classes. There is no bypassing a hold on a student's account. Because this is so important, I'm going to repeat it. Holds prohibit students from registering for their classes. There is no bypassing a hold on a student's account. And FYI, we always advise you not to wait for registration to pay outstanding fees. It is in your best interest to have all financial matters dealt with before registration. Step 3. Gate application. All new and continuing students who are citizens of Trinidad and Tobago and who wish to access GATE must apply for GATE funding via the GATE e-service. Only continuing students whose GPA is greater than or equal to 2.0 are eligible for GATE funding. Step 4. Registration period. An email from the Registrar's Department is sent to students with registration details. Alternatively, the academic calendar, which includes all important dates and events, can be accessed through the college website. And here is an example of the academic calendar. As you can see, for semester 2, 2025-20, which runs from January the 27th, 2025 to May 11th, 2025, the registration period for continuing students starts on January the 13th, 2025 to January the 24th, 2025. Step 5. Register for your courses. Registration request forms can be accessed through the My COSTAATT web portal login. Step 6. Payment of fees. Students must pay institutional and tuition fees for each semester in which they are enrolled. Payment can be made at City Campus or at South and Tobago campuses. Payments can also be made online. See our online payment manual for more information. Step 7. student ID cards, and validation stickers. Each new student will be issued a student identification card. This card is validated at each registration session with a semester-specific validation sticker. Students are required to display their validated ID cards at all times while on any of COSTAATT premises or at affiliated institutions. Students must present a valid identification card to borrow books from the library, use any of the college's facilities, and to gain entry to SIT examination. Now let's move on to navigating Banner. You may access Banner through the college website, clicking on Self-Service Banner Login. You then insert your user ID, which is your unique student ID number, and your PIN, which by default is your date of birth, day, month, and year. You may then navigate to registration, or you can look at your student records. For this example, however, we will go through registration. You can select a term, if you have your course registration number, you can click on Add or Drop Classes and directly enter the CRN into the drop-down boxes. If not, you can then look up classes by selecting the subject area you are interested in and then searching for each section within that subject area. Now I know that this may be a bit much for most of you, but there's no need to worry. A detailed tutorial video on navigating Self-Service Banner was sent to you in the new student flyer. If by chance you did not receive this flyer, there will be a booth to take your information to have it sent to you again. Let's look at some important things to know. What is a GPA? Your GPA is your grade point average. It is an average of the quality points you received based on your grades divided by the number of credits. Each grade is worth a certain number of points. The higher the grade, the higher the value or number of points. Take this example. A grade A for a 1-credit course gives you 4 quality points, whereas a grade D for that very same 1-credit course will give you 1 quality point. So, how do we calculate our GPA? Well, our GPA is the total quality points divided by total credits. So if a student in this example has 59 quality points obtained from 16 credits, they will have a GPA of 3.68. Remember, a student must maintain a GPA of at least 2.0 to qualify for gate funding. Now let us briefly discuss academic standing. Students with a GPA of 2.0 and above are considered to be in good academic standing and are not negatively affected. Students, however, with a GPA below 2.0 are considered to be on academic warning, probation, suspension, or dismissal and are negatively affected by being prohibited from registering themselves into their courses and would be required to complete an academic standing petition request to be enrolled into their courses. And at this point, we would like to say, stay connected. It's very important for you to stay connected. Connect to your student email as the first sign of communication to you from the Office of the Registrar. Be mindful of the registration email sent 1 to 2 weeks before the start of the registration period every semester. And if you want, you may follow COSTAATT on social media for college-wide updates. And that brings us to the end of our presentation. We do hope that you enjoy your stay at COSTAATT, and feel free to visit us at the Office of the Registrar.